Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Michael Ahwetie. I'm the Managing Director of P1 Pro, and I want to encourage you to subscribe to Cedarwood Radio.
Hello viewers, I am Ambassador Dr. Julius Oyedemi, your most astounding CEO 2023 P1 Group. The best radio to listen to is no other than Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Thank you.
Yes, sir. The best radio to listen to is Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. I'm going to give you 100 reasons why you should listen to Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Do you want to hear them? Number one, this is where you get the latest of real estate conversation. Number two, this is where you get the best of real estate update. Number three, this is where you get the best of I will go on and 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 on to give you so much reasons why this is the best real estate radio you should listen to as far as real estate is concerned. Yes, sir. Welcome everyone to Nigeria's first real estate radio. We are Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. My name is David, and it is always a pleasure. Is it a pleasure or now a pleasure? You know, some people just some said it's pleasure, some said it's pleasure. But whatever it is, I'm so pleased, so excited to come your way this beautiful Wednesday morning. Wednesday, the 27th. Yes, official countdown to the end of the year 2023. Yeah. I'm now feeling emotional. I'm so emotional about this. Oh my God. I'm so emotional. Why am I so emotional? I'm so emotional about 2023. Yes, but we have to move. We have to move forward ever, backward never. Yes, welcome once again to Nigeria's first real estate radio. This is Real Estate Market Trend, where you get the best of real estate information, the latest happenings in the real estate world. Last week, I talked about 9 trends to watch out in 2024. Do well to go back to that session and watch it. Today, we want to talk about something. This is also important, how to avoid building demolition here in Lagos. So if you are living in Lagos, you have property in Lagos, you intend having property in Lagos, you are in the abroad, or anywhere, and you intend having property in Lagos. This is not only applicable to Lagos, but everywhere in Nigeria, as far as real estate is concerned, as far as building is concerned, as far as property is concerned. This is important. But I want to talk to Lagosians, and if you're not in Lagos, you have property, you intend having property outside Lagos or anywhere, this information would also help you. So do not say, no, I'm not a Lagosian, I don't have any property in Lagos. No, I don't want to listen to that. No, it is for everybody. Okay, let me put it this way: how to avoid building demolition in Lagos and outside Lagos. Do not forget to like, comment, and share so that everyone will be a part of this session. I would also love to hear from you. Let me know where you're watching me from. Let me know where you can hear me from. All right, let's quickly segue into the discourse for this morning: how to avoid building demolition in Lagos. I'm going to give you 4 ways to avoid building demolition in Lagos. All right, if you're ready, I am ready. The Lagos state government recently reiterated its commitment to uniformly apply the law during a demolition exercise of unauthorized structures in Lekki Phase 2 and its surrounding areas. One of the most awful events that can happen to anyone is investing millions in properties only for it to be demolished by the government later. This is the reason why you need to get it first. You need to get it right. You need to get it right at the first place. There is absolutely no point. There is absolutely no need. There is absolutely no need to bribe your way out of this. Because what shall it profit you to put in millions in getting a property, in building a property, and it goes down in less than no time? So why not get it right at the first place? Why not just get it right instantly? one of the most awful events that can happen to anyone is investing millions in properties only for it to be demolished by the government later. So this begs the question of why the government was watching why construction was ongoing and had to wait till it became something worthwhile before coming to destroy it. One thing we should understand is that there are some marked up areas and the government knows what they are doing. Unfortunately, land sellers are duly aware, but they try hard to shield you from this information because of the money they hope to gain from its sales. If you are a victim, I sympathize with you. In order not to fall victim again, I will highlight the things you should watch out for. And I'm going to highlight four of it, so that you don't fall into the hands of the government when it comes to demolition, or you don't fall into the hands of people who are aware that of those marked up areas, and they go ahead to sell the property to you just because of they want to make sale or because of the gain they want to get from making that particular sale. If you are falling a victim, like I said, I sympathize with you. And in order for you not to fall victim again, please listen to this information. All right, please listen to this information. Those sellers out there will not give you this information. This is why I said earlier that Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio is where you can get the best, the latest, the information that you will not get out there, the information that bad people we shoot from you, we hide from you. You get all the information here. Don't worry. Just be rest assured that if you follow us, if you follow our programs, if you listen to us, you get the information that we give to you. You will not fall victim anymore. All right. Number one, avoid land close to drainage canal. Avoid land close to drainage canal. Land near drainage canals is susceptible to flooding during heavy rains. Poor drainage systems can exacerbate this issue, leading to water damage to properties and posing to risks to the safety of inhabitants. Drainage canals can contribute to soil erosion, particularly during heavy rain events. This erosion can undermine the stability of building foundations, which was a factor in the demolition of some structures in Lagos. All right, some structures that were brought down were close to canal. You're right. All right, the drainage canal, and when there is heavy rain events, when we see heavy rain events over and over and over again, it will bring about a threat to the foundation of that building, hence bringing danger to the inhabitants. So rather than waiting for when the effect of erosion would bring down a building and would have loss of lives, would rather take the inhabitants away and demolish that building. Now you see. All right. So the erosion can undermine the stability of building foundation, which was a factor in the demolition of some structures in Lagos. In many areas, there are regulations and building codes that prohibit construction close to drainage canals due to the associated risks. Non-compliance can result in legal issues and property demolition as observed in Lagos. Proximity to drainage canals can lead to safety concerns. In some cases, poor maintenance of these canals can result in accidents or structural damage. Real estates located close to drainage canals may have reduced property values due to the associated risks and inconvenience. So try as much as possible to avoid land close to drainage canals. Don't build, don't buy at all. Number 2, this morning, when getting building approval, also get drainage approval. When getting building approval, because all we want to concentrate is get building. That is what many are. So who gave the building approval? Somebody gave the building approval. This and this and this, that and this and that. Yes, you will get building approval. But I am recommending to you, in order to avoid demolition of your building in future, as you have avoid land close to drainage canal, and you have gotten your building approval, also get drainage approval. Yes, get drainage approval. In Lagos State, building approval and drainage approval are the two distinct but in related process that property developers and builders must go through when planning and constructing a new building or structure. Building approval refers to the legal authorization granted by the Lagos State government or relevant local authority to undertake construction or renovation of a building. It involves a thorough review of architectural plans, structural designs, and construction details to ensure they comply with building codes, safety standards, and zoning regulations. Building approval is crucial to ensure that structures are constructed safely with proper planning and in accordance with the law. So as you are getting your building approval, please get also drainage approval so that you become aware if this particular land, if this particular location has been marked out for drainage. Please, as you are getting your building approval, also get drainage approval for that particular environment that you intend to build or buy land. All right. Drainage approval, on the other hand, pertains to the permission granted by the relevant authorities to manage the drainage and sewage system associated with the building. It involves assessing how the building's drainage, sewage, and water waste system will interact with overall drainage infrastructure of the area. This approval is essential to prevent issues like flooding, erosion, and environmental contamination, which can result from inadequate drainage planning. By obtaining both approval in tandem, developers can help migrate the risks associated with inadequate drainage, such as flooding and erosion, and ensure that their construction projects are both safe and environmentally responsible. It emphasizes the importance of comprehensive planning and compliance with local and environmental regulations in Lagos State. All right. So another angle of this discussion of this point is, in as much as you've gotten your build, you also get approval for drainage as well. You get approval for, you get the right structure for that particular environment. You have to build, yes, but your drainage system has to be built properly. So you have to get drainage approval so that you can, at the end of the day, get a proper drainage system that will be fit and befitting for a particular building you intend to put up there. Number three recommendation this morning. Since it is 4, I've taken 2, it remains 2. I'll take a quick break at this point and then I'll be right back. Hope you're taking notes and hope you're also learning from this conversation this morning.
Looking for a studio to run online radio shows, podcast series, record jingles? The Cedarwood Luxury Studio is highly equipped and available to give you the very best of studio experience.
Yes, of course, the Cedarwood Luxury Studio is highly equipped and readily available to give you the very best of studio experience. So do well to reach out to us. If you're a podcaster out there, you've been looking out for a studio where you can leverage on, a studio where you can take advantage of to run online radio programs, podcast series, a content creator out there. You want a beautiful, wonderful, serene studio that gives you the very best of ambience. Is it ambience now? Yeah, this is to let you know that the Cedarwood Luxury Radio Studio is highly equipped and readily available to give you the very best of studio experience. All right, this morning we have been talking about how to avoid building demolition in Lagos. And like I made mention earlier, it is not just applicable to Lagos alone. It is applicable to everyone, even outside Lagos as well. So yes, it is key you become aware of this. Number one, I made mention, I said avoid land close to drainage canal. Yes, you must avoid buying land close to drainage canal, irrespective of how affordable it is. Because by the time you finish buying this land close to drainage canal, you now build your luxury apartment. Government will come tomorrow. He will demolish everything for you. You will not be crying, "Hey, oh, I die no." So, in order not to cry, "Hey, oh, I die no." If you have cried, "Hey, oh, I die no" before, please, in order not to cry, "Hey, oh, I die no," and in order not to cry, "Hey, oh, I die no" for the first time, avoid land close to drainage canal. Number two, I said when getting building approval, also get drainage approval. Yes, because some of you will just buy land, build. You now build one kind thin shallow gutter, a drainage system. No, get drainage approval. And the advantage of getting drainage approval is for you to know the best, drainage system to put whilst you are, putting up your building, and also to become aware of the proper planning of that environment. Let it not be that you are building or you're building close to where has been marked out for drainage system, or else just divide your house and the drainage system will be in the middle. And also, you should not go and build on that pipeline too. That's a hell. You see things like this, so you need to get a lot of approval before you carry out your building. Let's segue to number 3, and then number 4 will draw the curtain there. Yes, follow the recommended setback is number 3 step to take to avoid getting your building demolished. Yes, follow the recommended setback. At Ikota, the level of encroachment is just unimaginable. People have built on the canal part, and we resolved that this nuisance cannot be allowed to continue. It just had to stop. This was the submission of Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resource in Lagos State, Tokunbo Wahab. Following the recommended setback is crucial when building in Lagos to avoid the risk of demolition and legal consequences. A setback in building terms refers to the minimum required distance between a building or a structure and a property boundary, road or other buildings. Lagos, like many urban areas, has specific building regulations that stipulates these setbacks. Lagos has zoning and building codes that mandate setback for safety and urban planning. Failing to adhere to this regulation can lead to legal violations and demolition orders. Setbacks are often designed to ensure that buildings have adequate spacing between them, allowing for proper ventilation, fire safety, and emergency access. For some of you that has been to some environments in Lagos, you will see buildings. One building like this, you see another one like this. Buildings are so close to each other to the extent that if you are breathing, you can be breathing into another person's window. So you need to understand the building codes for each zones. Yeah, Lagos has zonings, and I believe this is also applicable to other states. Lagos has zoning and building codes that mandate setbacks for safety and urban planning. All right, so failing to adhere to these regulations can lead to legal violations and demolition orders. Disregarding setbacks can compromise safety. Yes, it can compromise safety. Encroaching onto neighboring properties due to insufficient setbacks can lead to property disputes and legal actions, potentially resulting in building demolition to resolve boundary conflicts. In some cases, setbacks are established to protect public infrastructure like drainage systems. Failure to comply can disrupt this system, causing flooding and further legal consequences. Yeah, number four. Government should employ the right staff with the right attitude in all the control agencies related to building. I think I made mention of something related to this some time ago when this demolition of building demolition came up initially, and I said we have so many irresponsible people giving approvals out there. We have so many irresponsible people in the office where people are getting approval and all that. So it is important that government should employ the right staff with the right attitude in all the control agencies related to building, so that we'll stop having people getting approval that are illegal. Because the reason why they can come out and say, oh, you have no right, because they got the backing. But unfortunately, those who gave them that backing did it out of selfish interest. All right. So this emphasizes the importance of having qualified and motivated personnel in government agencies responsible for overseeing and regulating building-related activities. It underscores the need to hire individuals who have the necessary knowledge, education, and expertise in fields such as architecture, engineering, urban planning, and building inspection. These professionals are essential for making informed decisions and assessments regarding building construction, safety, and compliance with regulations. Beyond qualifications, the right attitude is vital. Government employees working in control agencies related to building should be diligent, honest, and committed to their responsibility. So yes, beyond qualifications, the right attitude is very vital. Government should try as much as possible, to put in employees, those working in the control agencies related to building. And it is important that they are diligent, they are honest and committed to their responsibilities. They should prioritize the public interest rather than selfish interest. Prioritize public interest, safety, and the enforcement of building codes and regulations. Stop helping people cut corners. That's the best word. Stop helping people cut corners. Tell them the truth. Stop helping people cut corners. You should prioritize public interest, prioritize public safety, prioritize the enforcement of building codes and regulation. Stop helping people cut corners. Employing staff with the right attitude ensures that these agencies maintain a strong focus on quality control. It helps prevent corruption, negligence, and favoritism, which can compromise the safety and integrity of buildings. I remember one of the Ikoyi building collapse. And, after several research and, investigation, we got to discover that this was a result of corners that has been cut, corner cutting. So it is important that government employees in the controlling agencies, those who are in the offices, those who are employees working in control agencies related to building, should be diligent, they should be honest and be committed to their responsibilities. They should prioritize public interest, safety, and the enforcement of building codes and regulations as well. Because at the end of the day, it will help prevent corruption, negligence, and favoritism, which can compromise the safety and integrity of buildings. The right staff can provide efficient oversight of construction projects, ensuring that they meet safety and environmental standards. This oversight is essential to prevent substandard construction, which can lead to disaster and costly corrections. When control agencies are staffed with qualified individuals who have the right attitude, it fosters public trust. Citizens are more likely to have confidence in the government's ability to regulate and enforce building standards efficiently. So, please, and let me even use the opportunity to say, whenever we have, building collapse, whenever we have demolition, it shouldn't just end there. Let's go to the grassroots. Let's go to the root. Because before somebody can build, an approval was given by someone. This is how we'll begin to fish them out and take them out of office and begin to have men and women of integrity in these offices. At this point, we'll draw the curtain here, and then I'll see you again another day, another time, right here on Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. God bless you, and see you all once again.
The famous Monastery Road, Shongotedo. What makes this location so special? Let's take a look. I see. So, this is the beautiful street where Future Town by Cedarwood is located. No wonder we don't just talk about this property, we brag about it. Future Town by Cedarwood. Join the city evolution and purchase this premium property with a land title of CFO and consent judgment. 450 square meters sells for an introductory price of 25 million naira. Aha! Also, within the same playing field is Tribe City by P1 Plus. This property also comes with a land title of CFO and consent judgment. 450 square meters sells for an introductory price of 30 million naira. Now, you have two great properties worth investing in. Both properties are located on Monastery Road, 2 minutes drive to the Lekki-Ekpe Expressway and 1 minute from the beach. With excellent road networks and electricity supply, we are neighbors to ShopRite, School of Agriculture and Entrepreneurship Development, Mater Ecclesiae Coventry, and various established estates. With fast-paced appreciation, the decision to act smartly is in your hands. Buy Future Town by Cedarwood. Buy Tribe City by P1 Plus. We are making your home ownership dream a reality.
When we land